Welcome to Inside Out, the Elevate Your Leadership podcast, the space where leaders just like you come to sharpen their skills, expand their influence, and build a legacy of impact. I'm your host, Angelia Malbrew, speaker, leadership strategist, and your guide on this journey to elevating your leadership to new heights. Whether you're leading a team, an organization, or just starting your leadership path, this is the podcast for actionable insights and powerful inspiration. Let's dive in. Episode 7: Diversity and Inclusion in Leadership, Leading with Equity and Empathy. Welcome back, leaders. Today, we're talking about a critical aspect of modern leadership: fostering diversity and inclusion to create equitable and empathetic environments. Here's why diversity and inclusion matters. No one wants to clock in for a company, industry, and feel that they don't matter, feel that they're just a number, or feel that their voice isn't heard, or what they have to say doesn't hold any weight. Teams with diverse perspectives drive innovation. It's been proven time and time and time again. We go farther together when we work together, and much better decision making. Here's the thing: leaders who champion inclusion build trust and loyalty. And I can speak from a personal space with this one. I'm an African American woman, and I have worked in several of the largest companies in the world. And while I was blessed to have a seat at the table, I didn't always feel like I belonged there. A lot of times in roles that I've held, I was the only person that looked like me. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful that they saw, who I was and what I represented. But I'm also a little saddened because a lot of those opportunities, I felt like I was hired as a token. I didn't feel valued in a sense where I could say I'm proud to be a part of this team, because oftentimes I was left out of meetings and oftentimes I was not given the proper information until it was too late. And of course, me being the resilient one, I figured it out. But this is 2025. We shouldn't just have to figure things out anymore. It's okay to be a part of a group. It's okay to be a part of a team. And it's okay to make people feel like they matter. And if you're not showing your team that they matter and that their value is way more than them just holding a seat on your team and hitting the required diversity button, it's really going to drive the team morale down. Because a lot of times because I was only there as a token, or because I felt that I was there as a token, a lot of things I didn't participate in because I didn't feel that I was there for the right reason, if that makes sense. Um and it made me uncomfortable. But because I come from a very diverse background, I have, been with every nationality you could imagine. And I'm grateful for the experience that I had, but I also never wanted anyone to feel that way. And so I pride myself on teaching people how important and impactful it is to value your people, no matter what color, creed, walk of life, religion, no matter what. Make people feel welcome. Life is already really, really hard for a lot of people. They don't want to go to work for you and feel out of place. So be the change. because leaders who champion inclusion, they really do build trust and loyalty. Now, some of those managers that brought me on because I am valuable and because I could 100% do the job and because I had a winning personality and because I was the best fit, they gained my respect. I was loyal to them, they were loyal to me, and I trust them even to this day because they didn't treat me like another black girl. They treated me like Angelia and like I'm here for a purpose and it's not just checking a box. So here are 3 ways you can lead with equity and empathy. Number 1, educate yourself on your team. Find a way to understand biases and promote cultural competence. The sly remarks, the passive aggressive comments, and the things that are said in some of these meetings isn't okay. Be the change this world needs to see. Here's a pro tip. After you sit down and have a conversation with your teammates one to one, don't make them feel out of place when you're having this conversation and don't make it awkward. Just be human. We're human and it's okay to have a conversation with us. Um, Offer training and open forums for discussion without judgment. Number 2, create an inclusive community. Create inclusive opportunities. Create a way to make people feel valued, to make people feel welcome to be a part of the team. Ensure that everybody has access to growth and leadership opportunities, not just people that look like you. Make it an opportunity for everyone to scroll, to scale, and to make impact. Pro tip, review policies for equity and representation because it does matter. Number 3, listen actively and act decisively. Address concerns and implement change if needed. Some of the policies that a lot of companies are managing, working, and leading under today are outdated. And it's okay to conduct anonymous surveys to gauge the workplace sentiment because it's just the right thing to do. It doesn't have to be required. It's the right thing to do. Here are a few practical steps to build inclusion. Number 1, celebrate cultural milestones and achievements. It means more than you know for you to celebrate us. We appreciate it. Number 2, encourage mentorship programs and support underrepresented groups. Um, for many years, nearly a decade, I worked for JP Morgan Chase. And I'm only calling them out because I worked in several departments. I had a great growth history there. And one thing I have to applaud Chase about is the way they made me feel. I felt valued, I felt welcomed, and I felt that I was a part of every single team that I was on. And I'm getting a little emotional here because this is something that is very near and dear to my heart. Chase made me understand what inclusion truly meant because I'd worked for other companies before. And, everybody says, oh, we have a DEI program. But do you really? What I found was Chase went out of their way to have not just a program to help underrepresented people. They had programs that fostered those communities. They had programs where, you had a chance to grow and to connect and to build and to thrive in those communities. And not only that, it was appreciated when you were a part of those communities, especially when you were going to meetings, like your manager was okay with you participating in the meetings and they didn't make you feel inadequate or that you shouldn't have gone when you came back. It was such a great experience. And I can't give Chase enough kudos for creating a safe space and for allowing me to grow and thrive. Because oftentimes, again, I was in communities, um, not just because I'm Black, but because I even had an opportunity to be in an Asian group, and I have Asian friends, and that was okay. But the experience that I got from Chase is one that I will never forget. Chase is the one company that will always have my support. And I'm so grateful to have worked there. I'm so grateful to have been an employee there. And I'm so grateful for the way that they made sure that I was supported, whether it was my ethnicity,